Welcome to the Noel Jones Whitehorse Autumn Market Update. Now we are delighted to announce the merger and acquisition of our Box Hill office with our Mitcham office and alongside our colleagues at the Blackburn team to create the Noel Jones Whitehorse Group. This further enhances our strategic footprint in the city of Whitehorse with the 3 specific offices to make sure we continue our local focus and supporting the community with all of their real estate needs. And of course, the ability to retain key staff, but we've also had the privilege of attracting some really key staff both across our property management and sales teams, which has further enhanced our team, and we look forward to continue servicing and helping you with your property goals. One of our key values is to give back to the community that gives us so much. We are proud to be the major partner of the Vermont Footy Club, the whole of club, seniors, juniors, women's and the netball program as well. We most recently held the Noel Jones Cup, which is a game between East Ringwood Footy Club and the Vermont Footy Club. We hold 2 games a year. We were able to raise about $3,500 for Challenge Charity Kids, which is our Noel Jones charity partner as well. In addition to that, look out for the community support program that we hold every single month, which gives a $1,000 donation to clubs or sponsorships or charities that apply each month and get the opportunity. And in recent months, we've had Eastern Food Rescue and the Victoria Police Legacy that have been recipients of that grant. We were privileged to be able to lay a wreath at the most recent Anzac Day memorial service at the Mitcham RSL here at Halliday Park, where we're filming today. A big shout out to Peter and also the team at the Mitcham RSL who do a wonderful job. It was so great to see such vast numbers turning up and some of their recent or perhaps biggest turnouts in several years. And of course, beyond that, we have some great sponsorships and connections with local primary schools and other sporting places like Whitehorse United Soccer Club. So if you know someone or involved in a sports or community group that wants some assistance, get them to reach out directly. We'd love to have a chat. On the property management front, one of the key talking points is the increase in rental prices. So within the city of Whitehorse, currently the vacancy rate is under 1%. Now that means that there's a significant lack of available inventory. There's another couple of reasons why that's happened today over the course of the couple of years, but it's something that's been in the works for some time. Inflationary pressures, the COVID period of time where you couldn't increase rents, and just people looking to make a decision to sell their homes and potentially rent for a period of time. Now, a lot of the investors that we speak to are worried about the holding costs of owning investment property now. So the land tax increases, the compliance that we've had over the last couple of years, and of course on top of that, interest rate rises as well. But the case for growth is really strong. And obviously if you're thinking of your plans for an investment property or thinking of selling, well, it's all got to do with the best use of funds. So you should check in with your financial advisor, your planners, to make sure that if you are going to release your asset with the market being strong, that you've got a great case and a great use for where to put that money. But if you look ahead in the 3 to 5 years down the track, particularly in the eastern suburbs, there's going to be some consistent and strong capital growth down the track. The reasons for this are very simple. Strong migration to the city. We've got a lack of subdivisions, a lack of building, which means what we're finding is when we sell an investment property, typically we don't sell it back to another investor. That means over time, we're going to see a gradual erosion of investment grade property. And we think with that, combined with these other factors, we'll see some strong capital growth into the future. And as always, what we'd love you to do is to continue coming to these in-person client nights. We're looking to make sure we have 3 or 4 of these every single year. We cover different topics like this, and look out for our next event. We've had some significant recent results, and in particular today, focusing on the higher end and the larger family home market. Now, starting with Mitcham, 15 Ross Trevor Crescent, beautiful 3-bedroom character home with an in-ground pool. Around the corner from that, a very strong result at number 11 Orwin Street in Mitcham, one of the premium streets in the suburb. One of the other interesting ones to us was 15 Denman Street in Mitcham, a place in the part of the suburb where you don't see a lot of the new builds on larger blocks, and this one was an architect-designed family home with a significant result as well. And 3 at 10 Linlithgow Street in Mitcham, which you need to look out for, the TV show Location, who's filmed an episode at that property. Great downsize home, significant inspections in the coming weeks, and a really strong result for a 3-bedroom villa unit.
I'd like to mention a couple of great results we've had in Box Hill over the past few weeks. Firstly, 26 Barclay Street. There was a property that was on for sale with a previous agent for 2 to 3 months. We'd taken it to auction, had multiple bidders and a very successful sale for our vendors. Notably, another one around the corner at 55 Combarton Street, Box Hill. Within a heritage overlay area, the original California bungalow home saw a 55-minute auction with 3 bidders fight it out with 58 bids placed, and an exceptional result once again for a client of Noel Jones Box Hill. The market is very strong, housing is doing very well, central location of Box Hill, with its infrastructure of trams, trains, buses, and the development there of Sky 2 coming up, is definitely an effect with people wanting to be in the hub.
With our recent great result at Peter Avenue, Blackburn North, it was very pleasing to see a first home buyer purchase with beating multiple bidders, and it just goes to prove if you do your homework and you're patient, it's actually possible to buy in today's market with all the interest rates or what happens in the marketplace. It's possible. Do your homework, get your lines, be close to your mortgage brokers, and guess what? You'll be smiling at the end of the day.
So the obvious conversation is about interest rates, but to us, interest rates are not the actual problem. It's about the impact of them. So if you talk to mortgage brokers, they're seeing an increase in refinance. And over the coming months, you're going to see some of those fixed loans that have been reported by the banks, the people looking to refinance and take their loans from what has been fixed for the last couple of years and back onto a variable rate. What we're looking closely at is how that impacts or may impact affordability. Now, it does tie into a very recent trend that we've seen. When people are upgrading the family home, they're actually looking to buy first. And I think that's a mentality that's been driven by the fact that people are worried about not being able to secure their next property with the perceived lack of inventory that's around. And so they're more concerned about finding the next property or renting a property. But one of the challenges we have with that is a little bit of a circle. So we are actually having no problems allowing clients who sell first to find their next property. We have an acquisition service that can assist you as our client to find your next property, even if we don't have it and even if that property is out of area. So it is a great opportunity to have a chat directly about what your plans and particularly your strategy may be, so we can maximize and get you in the best position if you're looking to upgrade, buy an investment property, or to simply find your next home.
There is a high demand and people are prepared to pay a premium price to move straight in. However, if you have an unrenovated home and you can't find tradies and workers to be able to do the task, that's where we come in. We can help with the task of project managing it and getting the job done.
So another key question that we're getting asked is, with the impact of some of the closure of some of the premium builders over recent times, what impact does that have? So in the city of Whitehorse, we're seeing a lot of people doing knockdown rebuilds and extensions for their homes. So these are very long-term decisions and need to be thought about really carefully. Now, in terms of the top end of our marketplace, there is an absolute appetite for the new build. So some of these conditions and some of these issues are going to stop people from looking at making the decision to do a knockdown rebuild and drive those people to buy the finished product. So it's our opinion that in the long term, if you are looking to do a build or an extension, obviously subject to the affordability and your personal financial position, that over the long term, it's going to be a smart decision because of the lack of properties being built in our area.